Good morning. Testing, testing. Are we good? Okay. Good morning. I am Bertie Welke, your worship leader for this morning. Welcome to the Humboldt Unitarian Universalist Fellowship. We are currently a lay-led fellowship, and we have a lot of talent here in the room and around. So try us out for a few times. If you like us, stay. Or tell your friends. Today's service will be a discussion service, so you'll get a chance to interact with some other people during the service. And every time I'm here and I look out at our beautiful campus, I'm reminded of the fact that we are on the ancestral lands of the Wiyot people, and we are the current stewards of that land, and try to our best in cooperation with the Wiyot tribe to honor this land and their legacy. So, welcome to this quest for your inner spiritual growth. By the Reverend Scott Taylor, in honor of First Steps. We light this chalice in honor of first steps, for beginning even when the path is unclear, for the courage it takes to trust that the way will reveal itself, that light will come to clarify our vision, that friends will be by our side. May the words, song, stillness, and common breath of this hour remind us that every step we take along the way, we are not alone. And join me in renewing our aspiration, which is found on your order of service and on the screen for those joining us on Zoom. May
love be the spirit of this fellowship. May the quest for truth be its sacrament, and service be its prayer. To dwell together in peace, to seek knowledge and freedom, and to help one another in fellowship. This is our aspiration.
And at this point, our wonderful choir will teach us to shine with the light of love in everything we do.
May we shine the light of love. May we shine the light of love. With every breath, with every step we take, may we shine the light of love. May we shine the light of peace. May we shine the light of peace. With every heart, with every step we take, may we shine. May we shine the light of hope. May we shine the light of hope. With every thought, with every step we take, may we shine a light of joy.
Now, if I think you can see really well from here, the little ones, and this. Thank you. Am I engaged now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. So this month's Soul Matters topics, and Soul Matters is a program where we have many small groups that meet independently and discuss the topic of the month. And a packet comes out from the Soul Matters topic with all sorts of ideas and stuff on it. And this month's topic is change. Well, change is not always something that we're always comfortable with. Now, you know what this is? That is a slinky. And if I hold it like this looks like the coil sitting on my hand or a can. But then, if I do this, ooh, it can go downstairs. And it can be like a caterpillar. It can be fun. But not all this changes, like your transformers change. But all change, some of it we like, and some of it we're a little uncomfortable with. So what we're going to do right now, and I need everybody to help me, okay? Our bodies often tell us when we're excited or scared when we're facing changes. So let's try it. Stand up and try some of these poses. Can they help me? Okay. We may have a knot in our tummy and feel sick. We may feel like jumping with the light. Whee! We may feel jittery and shake our arms and stuff. Just jittery. We may have our eyes open wide. Oh, but maybe they're closed. We may look around in anticipation. What's next? What's next? We may have a shaky voice. We may ask a lot of questions, talk on run-on sentences, and just go jabber, 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 ongoing. And this is what's going to happen next. Okay. We may feel like hiding yourself in a little wall. We may clap our hands and get super excited. And we may get super duper quiet. Change can stir all of our feelings. It's up to each one of us to respond and to grow. Change may be difficult. It's impossible to grow without change. Are you the same person that you were when you were a baby? You can't even remember back then. Talking to me. Yeah. Well, are you the same person you were as a baby? No. No. Throughout our life, we change. The world around us changes. So, have a seat. Those little ones will sing you out. The words are, well, I want you to look around you right now. These are some of your fellow travelers on this journey called life. They are here for you. And one of the ways we are here for each other is when we share our joys and concerns by picking a pebble up, gently dropping it in the bowl so that the ripples may go out to everyone in the room and to those on Zoom. And come up here to the mic and briefly share your joy or your concern. And those people on Zoom, send them via the chat to Anna, right? Okay.
Hi, I'm Joe. This is for a safe trip south and back and a good new knee for Bertie on Tuesday.
I'm Debbie, and that's a pebble for Jackie Wales and Sean Nichols. Jackie had a quote mild stroke, and I'm just holding them in my heart.
Hi, I'm Debbie. I have two pebbles. One is just one of celebration because my mom has finally arrived in California. So it's so nice having her on my time zone because she goes to bed so early. The second one, and I don't know who put this little tiger's eye owl in the collection. That is just so fun. The other one, and it's not an announcement, but I'm just excited because I'm participating in the Reiki Global Summit that's happening from the 11th to the 19th. So that's just fun. You want to check it out? ReikiRaise.com. All right, thanks, bye.
Hello, I'm Alyssa, and this first pebble is for my voice teacher, Annika. It's been a crazy time with readjusting to be back in person for voice class, but it's been a wonderful experience. So this is for her. This one is for Debbie Cooper, who is an amazing friend who I've gotten to know over the last couple of months of being a part of the choir. And this one is for Elizabeth, who has taken me under her wing, and it's been really lovely getting to know her again. Thank you.
Good morning, I'm Chip. This pebble is to mark the sadness of the passing of David Lewis. And just to mention that the memorial service will be here today at 2 o'clock. And this is a stone of gratitude for Santa Maria Moreno for being so faithful and in helping to display the banners in Eureka every Saturday at noon.
So I think this is a first. There are no joys and sorrows on Zoom for me to share, although I have a big one to share with all of you today for myself. I'm going to start by saying my joy is just finding this fellowship and meeting the community here. And it's really healed a special place in my heart with religion. And, you know, I've shared my story before, being raised very Catholic and not really finding my home there. And coming here has really showed me that there is a light and there is a space where everybody can be safe and held and find spirit. My sorrow for today is sharing that November 20th will be my last service here with the fellowship as the technical coordinator. And I've been having a lot of health issues, chronic migraines, and I think it just comes down to having too much on my plate. I'm a mom and I have 3 jobs right now, and I'm just crazy overwhelmed and losing my mind a little bit. And the one thing that I think just has to give is my weekend job. And so unfortunately that's here, and I hope to still participate and still be around, but I just need to lighten my load and listen to my body that's screaming at me to stop and slow down a little bit. So we're going to be looking for volunteers and helpers to fill my role. So I'm going to be training people, and anybody who has any semblance of want to help and support that role, we're going to need all the help we can get. So thank you all.
Thank you.
Hello, I'm Cass, and this is from Tom Lewis. And this is a shout out, or if you can hold it in your heart, for his grandson Carson, who is struggling at this time with mental health issues. Drop this one for him.
It's just when you walk in front of the speaker, Birdie.
And I drop that final pebble for all of the joys, sorrows, celebrations here in the room and with those on Zoom that are kept in our hearts. And if you'll join me in 1 minute of silence to consider what has transpired. Please continue to consider these heartfelt sharings while Annette plays. And I pass these baskets for fellowship offering to sustain this program. We are now one talent to the next.
We come from the fire, living in the fire, go back to the fire, turn the world around. We come from the water, living in the water, go back to the water, turn the world around. We come from the mountain, living on the mountain, go back to the mountain, turn the world around. Oh, so is life. Oh, so is life. Oh, so is life. Oh, so is life. Do you know who I am? Do I know who you are? See me from another year. Do we know who we are? Do you know who I am? Still I know who you are. See me on another year. Still I know who we are. Whoa, so is life, so is life. Whoa, so is life, so is life. The river wash the mountain, fire make the sunlight, turn the world around. Waters of the river, body of the mountain, spirit is the sunlight, turn the world around. We are of the spirit, truly of the spirit, calling from the spirit, turn the world around. Oh, so is life, so is life. Oh, so is life, so is life. Oh, so is life, so is life. Oh, so is life, so is life.
What talent we have. Okay, today we're going to be exploring changes along our own personal religious journeys. And to break the ice, I'm going to do a little questionnaire. And so raise your hand if the following apply. How many of you have never changed your religious or spiritual beliefs? Two. How many of you have never changed your religious affiliations? Boy, 5. How many of you are lifelong UUs? How many of you consider yourself a Unitarian Universalist at this point? How many of you do not now and have never or have never held a religious or spiritual belief? One in this. How many of you are now UUs while embracing other religious or spiritual paths? And now think back. How many religious or spiritual paths have you explored? Actually explored? None. Not even the one you've been in. Okay. That's the spiritual path. But one, two, three, four, five, more than five, three. Wow. It appears that there are several of you who are seekers. In a few minutes, we're going to form some small groups so that you can chat with others. Remember that in all groups, we respect confidentiality. So what others say stays in the group unless someone specifies otherwise. The questions we're going to consider are in the order of service and on the Zoom screen. Please give people equal time to share. Those of you like myself who like to talk a lot, hold back. Those of us who can be really shy and quiet, step forward. Would really like to get to know you better. And going to say the overall topic is, and it's on your order, the back of your order of service. How have your spiritual beliefs and understanding of religion and or spirituality changed during your life's journey? The specific questions that we're going to consider are, what caused your change? Number one, was it gradual or a sudden epiphany? How difficult was that transformation? And what's up for you now? I'd encourage you to get into groups, gather in groups, those of us in the room, gather in groups of about 6 people, preferably not with whoever you came with, to make it interesting. But that's up to you. And those people on Zoom, Anna's gonna send you to breakout rooms. Okay, and given the time, we have about 20 minutes to share in the groups, at which time Anna will give what, a 30-second warning and then bring the people on Zoom back. And I'll kind of stand up and say, wrap it up, okay? So if you wanna join, gather up in groups and have fun.
Marla, we've all been muted, I fear. So to be continued. I want to hear the rest sometime.
Hi, everybody. You don't need to totally stop. You can stay where you are. We're going to close the service, but you can stay as long as and chat as long as you'd like. However, hopefully you've learned a little bit about your fellow congregants. Life is a series of changes and growth. Look around this room and on Zoom gathering. These are your people. They will encourage you to stretch your limits, to define your own truth, which may be similar to others and may be radically different. We are fellow travelers on life's journey. And I extinguish the chalice with a reading from Eric Walter Whitstrom. The purpose of this community is to help people grow. If you are who you were, and if the person next to you is who he or she was, if none of us changed since the day we came here, we have failed. The purpose of this community, of any church, temple, zendo, mosque, is to help people grow. We do this with encounters with the unknown, in ourselves, in one another, in the other, whoever that might be for us, however hard that might be, because these encounters have many gifts to offer. So may you go forth from here this morning, not who you were, but who you could be. So may we all. And we'll sing, go now, go from here in peace.